Hi, friends. When I first began investing, I thought safety came from owning a little bit of everything. It felt responsible. A handful of ETFs, some gold stocks, a variety of tech stocks, and a wide variety of cryptocurrencies. But over time, I discovered a surprising truth. Diversification does protect against catastrophic loss. But past a certain point, it doesn't add safety, it subtracts focus. The more positions I added, the less attention I could give to any one of them. The result wasn't peace of mind, it was noise. In this issue, I want to share why I've come to believe that true strength often lies in limiting diversity to only one or a few assets in any single asset type, not to concentrate recklessly, but to make time to learn deeply. Let's dig in. Investor journey, why fewer is stronger. When I trimmed my crypto portfolio down to just a few assets, something remarkable happened. I stopped feeling overwhelmed. For years, I'd carried small positions in a dozen altcoins, telling myself it was diversification, but in reality, I was spread too thin to understand any of them. It occurs to me that limiting diversity is not about risk taking, but about risk management. By holding fewer assets, I can track them closely. I notice how they respond to interest rate hikes, inflation shocks, or geopolitical turmoil. I learn their rhythms across cycles. In stocks, the same lesson applies. Owning 5 different gold ETFs doesn't make me safer. It just duplicates exposure. But choosing one well-structured ETF or a few well-researched mining companies of different size or jurisdiction gives me real confidence. The difference isn't the asset itself, it's the depth of my relationship with it. I've come to believe that portfolios are like gardens. Plant too many seeds and nothing thrives. Plant a few and you can nurture them into strength. A case study in precious metals. The metals market offers a perfect example. Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium all have merit. But do we need them all? I used to think so until I realized that each requires unique knowledge. Gold has a centuries-long history as a store of wealth. Silver carries both monetary and industrial roles, swinging more wildly in price. Platinum and palladium are tied tightly to automotive and industrial demand, making them far more cyclical. It occurs to me that by trying to own all four, I wasn't truly diversified. I was simply unfocused. Now I've chosen to focus on gold as my protective anchor. That doesn't mean silver or platinum are bad investments, only that my knowledge and conviction are deepest with gold, and that is where my edge lies. This is what limiting diversity looks like in practice, not narrowing for its own sake, but refining until my attention matches my intention. Investor Skills Corner. This issue's glossary highlights some of the concepts and terms referenced in this newsletter. 1. Concentration risk. The danger of holding too much in a single asset or sector balanced by the benefits of focus. 2. Redundant diversification. Spreading across assets that behave the same way, which dilutes capital without reducing risk. 3. Conviction investing, building larger positions in fewer assets you know deeply rather than scattering across many. 4. Correlation, the degree to which assets move together. True diversification requires low or negative correlation, not just more holdings. 5. Edge, the advantage an investor develops by knowing certain assets more intimately than the broader market. Final thoughts. Diversification is valuable, but only up to a point. Beyond that, it becomes a crutch, a way of hiding from the work of focus. True confidence comes not from holding everything, but from knowing the few things we hold well enough to weather storms with them. So I leave you with this question. Are you diversifying for protection or diluting your ability to build conviction? I look forward to your comments. I respond to every email I receive. P.S. If you'd like to learn more or get involved in our Friday discussions, send me an email. I'd love to have you join us.